Good day po. My name is Cristina Matalog from BSA 2107 and I'm here to discuss about activity-based costing or what we call ABC. But first, let's distinguish the difference between the actual costing system, the standard costing system, and the normal costing system. Actual costing system, all manufacturing costs, which is the material, the labor, and the overhead. Under actual costing system, all manufacturing costs are actually measured at actual cost. In standard costing system, all manufacturing costs are measured at standard cost. Lastly, the normal costing system, it is not measured at normal cost. So, baka ibig sabihin natin na ang actual costing system, mini-measure sa actual cost, then ang standard costing system sa standard cost. Sa ang normal costing system, it is called normal cost because the only labor and material are measured at actual cost, and the overhead is measured at standard cost. So, in normal costing system, we mix the actual cost and the standard cost because the labor and the material, we can compute that. Kayang-kaya nating kunin yon through the material requisition form and the labor timesheets of the employees. Sa material requisition forms, it is the form that we fill out when we receive the raw materials that we will use to the production, and we will know the cost of those materials. In the labor timesheets of the employees, we will know the kung ilang oras sila ang ginugol ng mga employees at kung magkano yung ibabayad natin sa mga employees. But in the overhead, it is as easy as that. Because overhead is not yet available. How can I say that? Can say that. Example, the electricity. Yung na-consume natin this month of December, we can't have the total cost of electricity in the end of the month. Apparently, we will have the total cost in the next month of January or the few weeks. So, we need to wait. So, for us, na para hindi tayo mag-intay pa, para malaman na din natin yung mga actual cost, meron tayong sa standard cost na applied factory overhead. Kasi meron tayong mga problem about overhead. Minsan, we don't know the actual cost, or sometimes it is not yet available, so we can't compute, no? And sa pangalawa naman, if we producing more than one product, so to it, that overhead must be allocated to the products for us to know the total manufacturing cost. So for that certain product, so how we can compute the total manufacturing cost if we don't know the actual cost of the total cost of the overhead? So because dito kailangan continuous yung we produce products simultaneously every day. So, when it comes to electricity, we can divide it by days. So, we have two ways to compute the total overhead cost. So, one of the ways to know the overhead first is the traditional costing system. So, traditional costing system, or the other book called it peanut butter costing or PBC. So, they said, maglalagay tayo ng scoop ng peanut butter sa bread, then i-spread natin, at hahati-hatiin daw yon sa tinapay para mas madami yung makakain. So, it likes that the peanut butter, it is the overhead, total overhead, then i-spread natin sa different activities, no? So, yun, that's the reason why bakit tinawag yun na peanut butter costing. So, reallocating overhead using a single activity driver. Single activity driver, that is the volume of activity we use to allocate overhead. Single or isa dahil we used one activity driver. In traditional cost, we only use one activity driver. It can be the labor hour, the labor cost, or the machine hours. So under traditional costing, the total overhead divided by the activity driver to know the application rate. So application rate is equal to total overhead divided by the activity driver. So for us to know the applied factory overhead that I mentioned a while ago, we need to application rate times actual activity driver. So that's equation that we need to know the application rate and the applied factory overhead when it comes to the traditional costing. So let's move on to the activity-based costing. Activity-based costing, or ABC, it is called activity-based costing because the total factory overhead will first allocated to the activities na kailangan gawin to produce a final product. So it means all the total factory overhead, pag hati-hatiin, it will divided to the every activities that we need to produce a final product. So it means if we have 3 activities, that total factory overhead will allocate to those activities, and each activities will have their own activity driver. So 3 activities is equal to 3 application rate, 3 cost driver. The number of application rate will always depend to the number of activities. So for us to understand more the concept of traditional costing system and the activity-based costing system, let's have an example. So Candice Manufacturing has the following budgeted overhead cost for 2030. And the type of cost, they have electric power with the amount of 1 million, material handling 6 million, quality control inspection 2 million, material handling then 2 million, product runs, machine setup 500,000 with the total budgeted overhead cost 11,500,000. So for the last 5 years, the cost accounting department has been charging overhead production cost based on machine hours. So in the last 5 years, they use machine hours as the activity driver, cost driver. The estimated budgeted capacity for 2030 is 2 million machine hours. In our first requirement, it's a predetermined overhead rate under the traditional method. So we will use the traditional method. We have 5 activities, no? And the cost driver is the machine hours that is mentioned in the problem. So for us to know the application rate, total factory overhead divided by total machine hours. And we have 11,500,000 total factory overhead over the total machine hours, which is 2 million. So let's have the answer. 11,500,000 divided by 2 million, we have 5.75. So the application rate of the overhead is 5.75 in traditional method. So let's move on to the second paragraph. The president of Candice Manufacturing recently attended a seminar on activity-based costing. He now believes that ABC results is more in more reliable cost data that in turn will give the company an edge in pricing over its competitors. At the President's request, the production management provided the following data regarding expected 2030 activity for the cost driver for the preceding budgeted overhead cost. So type of cost, they give the activity drivers. Sa electricity, may 200,000 kilowatts hours. Sa work cells, may 1,200,000 square feet. Sa material handling, may 500,000 material moves. Sa quality control inspection, may 400,000 inspections. Product runs, machine setup, 50,000 product runs. So the president of marketing received an offer to sell 5,000 doors to a local construction company. The president asked the head of the cost accounting department to prepare cost estimated for producing the 5,000 doors. The head of cost accounting accumulated the following data concerning production of 5,000 doors. So we have direct material cost 200,000, direct labor cost 400,000, machine hours 10,000, direct labor hours 20,000, electric power kilowatt hours 2,000, work cells 12,000 square feet, number of material handling moves 120, number of quality control inspection 60, the number of products run set up 30. So doon sa requirements, requirement number 2, cost per door as presently accounted for. So when we need to know the cost per door as presently accounted for, we will have first the total manufacturing cost. So now we have the estimated cost. Direct material 200,000, the direct labor cost 400,000. So the overhead, we have application rate, right? We will use in this requirements the traditional method also. So we have application rate 5.75, and the machine hours, it said that 10,000 yung kailangan na machine yung oras na magagamit. So para makuha natin yung overhead, 5.75 times 10,000, 57,000. So we will add 200,000 plus 400,000 plus 57,000 equals 657,500. So the total manufacturing cost is 657,500, and they need to produce 5,000 doors. So 657,500 divided by 5,000, the cost per door is 131.5 pesos. It's now let's move on to requirement number 3, which is cost per door under the proposed of ABC method. Now we will use ABC method. So first, we will know the application rate. In application rate, every activities aalamin natin. So in electric power, we have 1 million, right? Work cells 6 million, material handling 2 million, quality control inspections 2 million, product runs 500,000. So and the estimated na ibinigay ng accounting department, makakagamit daw ng 200,000 kilowatts para makagawa ng door. Sa electric power, kailangan ng 200,000 kilowatts. So 1 million divided by 200,000, it is equal to 5 kilowatts. So each kilowatts, nagkakahalaga to ng 5 pesos. Work cells 6 million divided by 1,200,000 square feet, it is equal to 5 square feet. Material handling, 2 million divided by 500,000 material move, it is equal to 4 material move, 4 pesos. Sa quality control inspection, 2 million divided by 400,000 inspection equals to 5 inspection. And then sa product runs, 500,000 divided by 50,000 product runs equals 10 per product runs. So, sorry po, nagkamali ako. Yung palang 200,000, 1,200,000, it is the cost that they expected to sa 2030. So, the estimated cost, we will use that estimated cost. The 2,000 for electric power, work cells 12,000, number of material handling 120, number of quality control 60, number of product runs 30. So, we know the application rate every activities, right? And we will multiply those application rate doon sa mga estimated na kakailanganin para makapagbuo ng 5,000 doors. So, electric power, meron tayong 2,000 nga, times 5, which is the 5 pesos per kilowatts hour. So, 10,000 pesos. Work cells, 12,000 pesos times 5, 12,000 feet squared times 5, 60,000 pesos. 120 times 4, 480 pesos. Number of quality control, 60 times 5, 300. And number of product runs, 30 times 10, 300. With a total of 71,080. So now, we can know the total manufacturing cost because we already have the value of the overhead, which is 71,080. The material and the labor is still the 200,000 and the 400,000. So, the 200,000 plus 400,000 plus 71,080 is equal to 671,080 pesos. So, the total manufacturing cost using ABC is 671,080 or 671,80 pesos. So, I hope I explained it correctly, and thank you so much, Sir Arnold, for being a good professor to us. I'm looking forward for your future success, more success, and God bless you, and Merry Christmas. Thank you for listening.